Thanks for stopping by. Please hit that like and subscribe button. I wanted to talk a little about the sheer numbers of single people, men or women. It's a trend that's sweeping the world, I guess, at least here in America, and with women it just seems to be a way of life now. Is being single going to be the new normal? Our society used to be so focused on finding that perfect someone, and in other countries, arranged marriages for money or combined wealth are large aspects of life. We were so used to this idea that even in movies, we do see a lot of people getting married in movies being focused on finding that one perfect person for themselves. Do we still need to be doing this anymore? We shouldn't. Our society is changing so much that it's going to need to adapt to this. Single people are becoming more and more likely. Even divorce rates are high, but that mostly coincides with an unhappy marriage. But we need to be more catering to single people, and how we don't need to cater to dating culture. Even though I am part of the dating culture, I strongly believe that being single is starting to become normal. We shouldn't try to change this either, as everyone has the right to do whatever they want. If they don't want someone, then don't force it onto them. Let people do what they want to do, and then we can change ourselves to that reality. I never thought about dating until I got into my later years in high school. I remember being in school and hearing others talk about boys or girls that they were interested in. This was my first exposure to the dating scene. As you get older, it's like an expectation to start dating people you see in all these movies of happy couples and people who are lucky enough to get married. It never made me realize what was being pushed into our minds of what your life is supposed to be like. In movies, being single just makes you look like you are depressed or that you're very lonely in your life. In reality, some people are like that and others are the happiest they could be. Personally, I was both when I was single. Before I started dating in high school, I was depressed and felt so lonely because I thought I needed someone. It felt like going to be like this because others make you feel bad for being lonely. After some time, I was finally happy with being single. I was living my life and having a great time. I only relied on myself and my friends to have the best time of my life. With all that said, there is a darker side to being single. One day you get old, and old people need other people, and if you have a spouse it makes life a whole lot easier. As times get harder and harder for everyone, being an old single person can spell big trouble. First, you better make sure you stay healthy. Next, you better make sure you have enough money to last until you die. And you have to make sure you're living somewhere that is safe. If you just take a moment to look around at where this country is right now, it does not look good for anyone, let alone some single old person with maybe health issues or money issues. You will become dependent on the government, and everyone knows that's a death sentence. Being single when you're young is great. You have your looks, your youth, the world at your feet. But the shocking reality no one talks about it when all that ends. When you're standing there looking in the mirror, and there is an old person looking back at you, your looks gone, single, almost impossible for you to find someone as an old person. You're getting ready for your last years in your life, and you're alone. It will hit you like a ton of bricks. We all can do wherever we want, make our own choices, but the truth is in the end we all will need someone, and that alone stuff is only temporary. For me, a spouse is a good choice for me. I do not want to be alone in my last years here, but that's just me. Please hit that like and subscribe button on your way out. Thank you.